He won the election fair and square.
The Electoral College is anything but fair.
It's worked for generations.
Oh, yeah, and so did slavery.
I didn't mean to create
We
some
hold
kind of
these truths to
equivalency.
be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
You're taking it out of context.
How can I be taking it out of context? It's like the second sentence.
They were speaking in general terms.
I think, generally speaking, they were being very specific. Women's oppression is everywhere. It's deliberate.
If women work hard, they can achieve...
Do you know that only 4% of the top-grossing films were directed by women? And that figure hasn't improved in 10 years? What does that tell you?
Women aren't very good at making films?
If Bernie Sanders had called them deplorables, the press, his advisors, they would have told him to take a victory lap, not to walk it back. And let's be honest, they are deplorables, including the buffoon occupying the White House.
The name-calling is really problematic. How do you expect to get anywhere if you're unwilling to show any civility?
Civility? You have a president who brags about feeling up women. Ask the Russians in front of a huge television audience to hack into his opponent's email. Admitted he wouldn't concede if he lost the election, and despises all immigrants, except perhaps the one on his marriage certificate. And let's be honest, the jury's still out on that one. And you're upset about my lack of civility?
I'm worried that we're losing the ability to compromise.
Agreeing to compromise with hate isn't civility, it's stupidity.
More name-calling.
When it takes higher ratings to keep your reality show on air than to usurp the presidency, that says a lot about a country.
And what does all the name-calling say about you?
If Hillary Clinton were a man, she would have been elected hands down.
The Clintons, they're not very popular.
Are you kidding me? If Bill could have run for a third term, he would have been reelected, even after the impeachment. He could probably even get reelected now.
Thank goodness he's not running.
You voted for him, didn't you?
I did not.
Who are you voting for in 2020?
It's not polite to ask someone who they're voting for.
That's code for I'm voting for the buffoon in the White House, isn't it?
It is not.
Then who are you voting for?
It's too soon to say.
You have to be eyeing someone.
Not really.
What about Elizabeth Warren? What's wrong with Warren?
There's just something about her.
Her second X chromosome?
That's not true.
Did you like Kamala Harris?
Too progressive.
Is that code for two?
Don't you dare try to insinuate... I voted for Obama.
There's Amy Klobuchar.
Now you're just insulting my intelligence.
I know. What about that one senator? Was a law professor for like 30 years, chaired the Congressional Oversight Panel for TARP after the financial crisis, helped create the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, and is on the Senate Banking Committee?
Oh, what's his name?
Elizabeth Warren.